Everybody wants to go viral. Everybody wants the views. Everybody wants the subscribers. Everybody wants that attention. But nobody talks about what happens after you get it. Because for some people, the worst thing that ever happened to them wasn't failing. It was finally getting everything that they thought that they wanted. Have you ever noticed how many creators spent years trying to get famous? Then the moment that they finally make it, they look incredibly exhausted, anxious. Some of them even look burnt out, obsessed with these numbers, terrified of disappearing. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Spill the Tea. And today, as I was scrolling through Facebook, I wanted to talk about something that I really started been noticing a lot, not just on YouTube, but everywhere. That people aren't actually building their careers anymore. They're chasing these emotional highs. I started noticing this while building my own channel. Every single creator dreams about that one video, that one moment, that one breakthrough, the video that changes everything for them. And I'm not gonna lie, there's nothing wrong with wanting a level of success. But somewhere along their road, a lot of people stopped creating because they loved creating. They started creating because they were chasing a feeling. They were chasing that one viral video, 1,000 new followers, one huge, massive, big paycheck. They just needed that one more hit. The scary part is your brain, it doesn't care whether the high comes from a drug, gambling, relationships, attention, or social media, especially nowadays. Your brain learns that reward. Then it wants more of that reward. So the creator gets that view. Then they need more views. They get 10,000 subscribers. Next thing you know, they want 50,000. The goalpost in their mind never stops moving. And eventually something happens. That person that they started out doing something because they loved it, they start doing it out of fear. They start doing it because they may not be relevant anymore. They need that attention, that fear of becoming invisible again. And so that level of fame and success that they're chasing, it becomes a prison. Honestly, this is something I've had to watch inside myself a couple of times in my life. Not because I'm famous, but because I know what it's like to chase something so hard that you forget why you started. When I started my construction company, I loved the passion of construction. And over time, I started chasing the money. I fell out of love with my passion. I had to stop doing what I was doing in order for me to find it again. So I've done it with success. I've done it with numerous goals in my life. And every single time that I did, the destination wasn't what saved me. Being present was. Because eventually all of these views and all that success, it slows down. Those comments will start slowing down. That attention goes somewhere else. And if your identity was built on that applause, you will fall apart when the crowd leaves. But if your identity was built on the work, you keep creating. You show up every single day, even when you don't want to, because it's something you love to do. The people who last aren't always the most talented people. They're the ones who never made attention the goalpost. They fell in love with the process, the writing, the speaking, the creating, and the becoming of that person. And when that hype faded, they still had themselves.